All right. You ready to get some gifts?
Yes.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's start a gift in. I'm going to start with one. This little thing.
Yeah, I talked about that one.
We've talked about this one, but I finally went and bought one.
Yes.
Right before I left on my trip with my wife, we did a cruise to Barcelona. And I want to show you really how small this is. This is a 16 millimeter f2.8 Canon lens for about, what is it, $270 or something?
250.
250
I don't
bucks.
know. What's it at right now?
It weighs nothing. It is the lightest thing. It feels like a lens cap, but it's actually a lens. 16 millimeter, sharp,
259.
259 for this 16 millimeter. Now, I've been carrying a 14 to 35, but I generally shoot it at 14 or 15 or 16.
Yeah.
So in this case, literally, this thing, you can put it in your pocket.
Yep.
Like I'm telling you, right here, this is a bad boy.
And I'll tell you, that lens is sharp.
Sharp.
So one of the things that I think everybody should pick up is like just a little LED light. This is a Lume Cube. It's like $50.
That's pretty good.
And what's cool about these is they color temperature change to whatever you want. So if you want like warm light or cool light. The other thing is you can get these too even cheaper than that if you go like Lume Cube. I love their stuff. Ulanzi is another one that's been making.
Ulanzi?
Yeah. Ulanz. Anyways, we'll pick it up. But but that's another one. They're making great stuff too. In fact, last year on our workshops, like the one we had in Vegas, we were using like a bunch of those.
Those are great.
Yeah,
they're magnetic.
So yeah, I mean they're great. So think about picking up one of these lights for somebody if you got a photographer in your life that you'd love to, they'd make them happy. But then also just for you, just having a little. It's not just for. I mean, I use it for night photography,
right?
But it's great for other stuff because you can do a little kicker light or add a little light into your scene, especially if you want to get into like light painting or something. These things are great, and for the cost, you can't beat it.
All right, so that's good. By the way, those little lights, if you shoot at night, not just the Milky Way in the night sky.
Yeah.
Excuse me, but when we were in Vegas. Do you have one of those pictures handy?
I'm sure I could bring one up.
Dig one up, because I think when you see what these lights do, it's going to be a lot more impressive. Here,
these are those lights that we're using inside the car. $29.
$29.
Yeah.
Ulanzi. So this is a rubber lens hood that fits over your lens, but here's what it's for. It is specifically for it goes over your lens like that. It is specifically for shooting through glass.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say that you're going to, I don't know, New York, San Francisco, Chicago, someplace that has an observatory, or you'll be shooting through glass. I took these to London, inside the London Eye, the capsule that goes around on the Thames. And when you put this over it attaches to the window. It doesn't attach, you stick it on the window, and you can turn your camera to the left or to the right or whatever, and you get no reflection. I'm telling you guys, it looks like you're outside even though you're shooting through glass. Erik and I did this in New York City when we did a workshop up there. We gave everybody in the workshop one of these. It's actually a slightly different model. This is their new model, but you can't believe the pictures people were getting. You would swear they were outside on an observation thing with nothing in front of them. This thing is a little miracle worker, and they're very inexpensive, and you can crumble them up into whatever size shape you want, and they will automatically flop right back in. So you can just stuff it anywhere inside your camera bag, and then when you get there, they retain their shape perfectly. I'm about to talk about, as a guy who has spent his life collecting tripods, I have all the tripods. I have way too many, ridiculous amounts of tripods. I have found my all-time favorite travel tripod. Now, my brother bought this for me 2 years ago, and I liked it pretty darn well until something happened, and I like it really, really well. All right, so this is it. This is my travel tripod. This is from Peak Design, P-E-A-K. I got this from my brother as a gift. It's carbon fiber. It's pretty lightweight. Well, it's very lightweight, but it sets up and tears down faster than any tripod you will ever use, And you don't have that thing where you set it up and then it starts to tilt a little because the leg wasn't perfectly tightened at all. I did a class, taped it in Croatia on location earlier this year, and in it we put a timer on how quick it was. We literally ran a timer. It's seconds to set it up and seconds. I think you can tear it down in 20 seconds, and it's
nice.
It's so well designed. Now, if you go on B&H and you look for it, you're going to find it for like $600. It's a lot of money, but you keep it forever, right? But here's the thing. That's for the carbon fiber version. The aluminum version is only about 5 ounces lighter, but it's $200 cheaper. I believe it's $399. This is the travel tripod. Look at the aluminum. It's down to $319. Son of a gun. All right, that's really pretty good.
Well, if you do want a pro tripod, but not have the price point of that, I will recommend the one that I am using all the time right now, and that is this one by Falcam. It's called the Tree Root. It is heavier, but you're still made. Now, that has a ball head on it.
Yeah, it's a little heavier.
Yeah, it's a little heavier.
Not bad.
But look at this price for a carbon fiber tripod.
$399.
That's the one that I've been using for the last year,
Falcam
and
Tree Root.
I absolutely love that. It's a great one for me to just have. I've done star tracking with this. It's solid.
Yeah, I would not say this is a landscape.
Yeah,
I mean, you can use
this
it in
one.
landscape.
I'm doing landscapes with. I'm doing landscapes with this, no problem.
Yeah, now that's
no problem.
This one actually fits in my camera bag, no problem. I got a book for you. Nice stocking stuffer from Stephen Bollinger, who is an Australian photographer. I tried to hook up with him when I was in Australia, but he was unfortunately like 400 miles away in another town doing this really incredible project. But he's got a brand new book. It just came out. It's called What the F-Stop. And there's no pictures in it. He calls it the photography book without pictures. But it's full of kind of stories and anecdotes and things about photography. Some of them are really funny. It's got a lot of witty, funny type of stuff in there. It's got crazy stories. It's got some what the heck kind of stuff. But it's very entertaining. So it would be a great stocking stuffer. What's it going for? $25 over on Amazon.
Nice.
So there you go.
All right. So I got another one, and this is for photographers, right?
That's good. I think it should be for
photographers.
That's good.
That if you're an iPhone photographer, stepping up to the new iPhone that came out, having that telephoto lens and having that resolution that we have now on the telephoto lens, this has become almost like a complete kit. Before it was always like there were sacrifices you made. Like the 5X just wasn't long enough. Now being out at 8X, you're at like 200 millimeters.
200 millimeters.
You have
13 to 200.
13 to 200 covered.
Optical.
And you're at a decent resolution. You've got all the lenses.
Wait, 24 megapixels.
Yep. Well, in
Default.
48, yeah.
Or you can switch to 48 and shoot in RAW, but 24 megapixels is now the default.
Yeah, so I think all the way through it, like, if you haven't taken, as a photographer, iPhone photography seriously, and you have an iPhone, upgrade to it, and it will change your photography.
Yeah,
it really will.
It's really worth the upgrade. I got one that my friend Mimo turned me on to, and I switch ball heads all the time. I have ball heads like I have tripods. I got a whole bunch of them. Right now, this is my very favorite because it looks like the BH 40
like
from
mini.
Really
it's like
Right
a
Stuff.
mini one.
It's beautifully engineered and crafted, right? This one's from Benro. Let me give you the number. It's the Benro GX35. So the Benro GX35, this is what I'm pairing with that tripod you just saw. But the engineering and everything on it is so nice, but it's inexpensive. I think it's around 100, what was it? Yeah, 159, that's what I paid for it. So 159, yeah, 55 pounds. What kind of lens are you putting on that thing?
Well, it says GX25 on there.
This is a
GX30.
35?
You must have got the Mondo one. It must have gone up in
No.
price. That
No.
matches.
Is that the 35? Hit the 77.
because this one is down at the GX25. So
Why did I buy the 77?
maybe it was on a deal. Yeah.
So anyway, but it is very, very nice. It's low profile. I love the size. I love the feel, and it's wonderful. It has a panning lock. It has actually 2 independent pan locks. It does the dual panoramic functionality. It does 360 panning. So if you like to do panos and stuff, it's very, very nicely done. This is, one of the nicest things I've seen Benro do. So that's on my list for this year. It's a beauty. It's a beauty.
This one we were talking iPhones, right? But one of the things with iPhones is when you're taking photos, especially if you're filming yourself, right? We use this selfie camera,
right?
But that selfie camera is crap, right?
Well, it's better in the new one.
It's better, but we want to use this one.
They made it
we
better.
want to use all these lenses, right? Well, that's where this is a Russell Brown thing. Russell turned me onto this, where I can basically mirror my phone to this little screen here, and I can monitor my screen.
So this is basically, you want to be selfie pro.
Well, but not only that. I think what's cool about it is you can put your camera about everywhere and still see it.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So still having that ability to see your camera no matter where you are is really nice. Really cool. That is a Shimbol CP5, I think it's called. Yep, there it is. CP5. $79.
That's pretty wild. Coming to you live. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's Terry White. Hey!
Hey! What's up, guys?
What's up?
All right. So
Chicken
what are we
tender
looking at
sub.
this year, Terry? What's on your gift list for photographers?
All right. So my first one is, as if you know me, you know I'm a fan of Anchor. And Anchor makes a series of products to power your gear. And so the first one is actually a power bank. It's a new one. This one right here.
Yeah.
Well, it looks nice.
25,000, what is it, milliamp hours?
Milliamp hours, yeah.
Milliamp hours. And the cool thing about it, it's got 2 USB-C built in. So here's the one on the top, which is actually pretty powerful.
Oh, that's nice.
You don't need to carry an extra cable. And here's the second one, just hanging off the side, and that's your handle.
Look at that.
Yep.
And the cool thing about this is it will charge, obviously, your phone, your iPad, your tablet, even your laptop. It's strong enough to charge your laptop.
Wow.
It's also got an LTE screen, shows you the power left on it. But I just keep it in my backpack at all times. If you show my screen, I share my screen here.
Wow, that's pretty good for $87.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. That's a good one.
This is the new FJ Westcott T1 trigger.
Oh, that's the new trigger. I've heard about it. I've never really seen it.
It's a touchscreen trigger, smaller than anything else they've ever done. Digital display, touchscreen display. So from the top of your camera, you're controlling all your lights, all your banks, all the channels, switching sync modes, and just the form factor is amazing. So I actually just happened to stumble upon this. I saw this in that. Here, I put it up on screen so it's bigger.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, I got a question, Terry.
Yep.
Will it work with the old FJ400s?
Yes, it does.
Woo! All right, that's also on my Christmas
All
list.
right,
then.
put it in the cart.
I got to put that in the cart. I got to get that.
This
Oh yeah,
Ooh,
love
lightsaber.
those.
is one of my favorites. This is the Loom Cube portable light stand. But what I really use it for more than lighting is I use it for a travel, any length I need stand for my phone when I'm recording content. So for example, first you press the button at the bottom, that extends the legs. So it could be that short or that long.
Yeah.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah. I love those things. I have too many of them.
Yeah, short enough to fit in my suitcase.
And they're from Loom Cube.
Loom Cube.
Loom
Yeah.
Cube, yep. That's it. Lightweight. And what I put on top of it, but the new platypod.
Yep.
So that screws on the top of the Loom Cube and magnetic mounts. What a problem.
Wow.
Last but not least, I always talk about this. My favorite screen/lens cleaning solution, eye clear, and with their microfiber cloths.
So you sprayed on the cloth?
Yes. I use wash either on the lens or the cloth, depending on what the device is.
Nice. Yeah, you can't go wrong with some cleaner.
Never even thought about it.
So this is like you just want to always have. They sell them in smaller bottles too. They even sell them in like moist, like one-use wipes. So you can just tear up a package, pull one out, clean everything, throw it away. You want if you don't want to carry liquid.
Yeah, I like that, honestly.
I like that too.
I prefer
That's
to have
what I
that
have.
as
I
well.
have them
Those
just
are nice.
like the wipes in my bag.
Yep, like the I get those ones from Hoodman. Their lens wipes are very nice.
Yep.
All right. Well, Terry, thank you so much. Stick around, though, if you will, just
I
for
will.
fun because you're Terry.
Yeah, we were
1
talking.
year.
Remy and I were talking about this the other day. It's pretty cool. The Fujifilm Evo Mini. It's like those cameras that'll like print out
Make
like a
prints.
picture. You
Yeah,
know,
he
but
said,
then
trust me, it's amazing.
yeah, I mean, it's just fun to kind of have as like a cool device.
There you go.
Especially if you got like a child that wants to get into it, like it's a great entry point.
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I have a couple more things. Number one, this is a no-brainer. If you don't know what to get the photographer on your list, get them a B&H gift card.
Yeah,
Just go to B&H, get them a gift card, and that way they can get
they can
anything
get
they
about
want.
anything they want. Yeah.
No one ever says, "Oh no, a B&H gift card." All right, let me see what else I got. All right, I got a couple more. One of them is we have a platypod accessory bundle here that we got.
Yeah, we did, but
Where is
I
it?
don't have it here.
Oh, I want to show. We can go to their website. So Platypod
Yes, we
created
can.
this holiday bundle, and it's all this different stuff. So if we can go to
all the,
platypod.com. Okay, so it is the Super Adapter Survival Kit. They put this whole thing together, and this is for anyone who is a platypod nerd, and you know who you are. Or if you know a platypod nerd, this is every possible accessory that you could want in a little kit for you, and it gives you all kinds of flexibility. That's pretty good. But they have other stuff there if you go to their website. They've got all kinds of goodies that they're signing up for. The Mag Deluxe set, which is kind of what Terry was just showing, right? A version of the Mag Deluxe set. Anyway, it's all on sale over at platypod.com, so don't miss it. I see Mr. Kuna with one over here. Let's do Mr. Kuna. What do you got?
I got a couple more. So one, we did talk about this last week because we talked about the smart telescopes. But just in case you didn't catch it, this is my deep sky astrophotography rig, which compared to my other deep sky astrophotography rigs, which would basically take up this whole table and take me 3 hours to set up properly, right? That I can go, oh, I want to take out and like image some deep sky stuff. Oh, take out my rig with all my dew heaters and my tracking cameras and all the good stuff, and then be like, I'm gonna set up my rig, and then be like, okay, there you go, turn it on, it's set up.
Wow, that's the whole setup?
That's the setup to capture images like these, right? That, images like these from my backyard in Tampa, light polluted
Wow.
Tampa, because it has the light pollution filters, all that stuff built in, sun,
Wow, these are
moon,
pretty
whatever you want to do, right? You could do right from your backyard in light polluted
Look
Tampa
at that
folder.
moonshot. Go back a couple. Look
Yeah.
at that.
And look at it, even talks to you. Like I just said, ready to connect.
Wow.
Right? All that good stuff, right? And we can get these right from our backyard. So those two, that folder came from these two deep sky. So there's the other one, is right here. This is the other one, which this is a C-Star S30, and this is a Dorf Lab Dorf 3. So the difference between the two really isn't a whole lot. This one has a little bit more resolution. This one has a little bit more user friendliness, I would say. Now, the thing with deep sky imaging, I think where people get confused, resolution is not the thing that matters as much. There's so many other things that go into this style of photography. I can't get into it today, but there's so many other things. But you can see the results you can get. And in so much so that I'm actually having one of these printed out because everybody's like, well, it'll never print out large. I was like, well, I'm having one printed out with Bay Photo. It's on the way, so we'll see. So if you want to get into this style of photography, but you just have your DSLR, you've just got your mirrorless, but you're like, Eric, how are you getting those like amazing star shots with all the Milky Way, all the stars? Well, we've got to get into a thing called tracking, right? And that's what these things are really good at, is they just automatically track and you don't have to do anything. Well, getting into tracking means I've got to buy a star tracker. And I've got one that is the best kit for you to buy, and that is Move Shoot Move has this thing. It's called a Nomad, right? And here it is. This is the whole thing. So this is my travel astrophotography tracking rig. You can see it right in front of me right here on the screen. So you see, like, this is my Nomad. And then what it has here is it has a laser that's a calibrated laser you can adjust that you screw in. And that's going to allow me to align to Polaris. So all I have to do is put this on my tripod, dial these buttons around to get that laser to point right at Polaris, which I know that's a little more complex than I'm making it seem. But it really, once you get by shooting this at Polaris,
just aim it at Polaris,
which we can work on that because Photo Pills will show you right where it is. It's real easy. You see like that image where it's got like tracked, untracked. If you don't track your shots, you're going to get star trails. Some people like star trails. But if you don't want star trails, you want those sharp shots, you just need this device. But what's cool about this is you see the size of it. It's hardly anything. It's like $400, and you can get a kit right here. You can go to Nomad Standard Kits. The kit I would recommend is getting one with the wedge. So this wedge, which is really cool, and the laser, right? And then you can just add it to the cart. But you can even add it to the cart, and then if you use a discount, so it's already on sale. But if you use the discount code Kelby1, and now I've loaded in two of them in the cart.
That's pretty good.
I'll load one of them in the cart. You're going to save on top of that, so you can stack a coupon on top. So there you go. Just use the code Kelby1.
Jackin'? All right. Okay. Do we have any last ones?
Of course, you want to learn all about that.
The night photography book. It's the night photography book. Hey. Cool. What? Okay.
All right. What else you got?
Last one.
All right.
This just came out. I just got this from Think Tank Photo. It's the 20th anniversary sling. So you guys know I've been talking about using a sling bag. This is half the size of the one that I've been using. Unfortunately, as you can see, it is back ordered, but it's smaller than it looks in this picture. Like, it's very small. Let me find a different picture where you can see. See, look how small it is, right? You know what it'll hold perfectly? This lens right here, the 16, it fits right in there. You can swap out your other lens. It holds a surprising amount for being such a small bag. It's a very small bag, but it'll hold your phone or whatever. Oh, it's right here. Thank you, Dobson. Look at that, Dobson. This is it. Look how small it is.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's a pretty, here, you show it. You're in the red shirt.
Yep. It's pretty
That's
small.
a small bag. All right, we didn't mention this book. We gave away a copy today, but it's called Crush the Composition. This would make a fantastic prize, or gift, not a prize, a gift. It just became a prize, but it is a gift. I've written 109 books over the last 28 years. It's a great book. I think you'll really learn a lot about it. And of course, I'm going to say it's a great book, but you can go read the reviews. There are a number of reviews that said this is the best book Scott's ever written. And I think it covers one of the most underrated and important things about photography, the whole book. Now, it is not the rules of composition. On the very last chapter, on the last 10 pages, I do give you the top 10 rules of composition, but only because I needed to refer to them through the book, because this book is not about The Rules of Composition. Those are widely out there. You can just go Google them and stuff. That you can. They're all there all day long. This is the other stuff. It's the stuff the other books don't talk about. So hope you'll give it a look. Maybe give it as a gift, or even get one for yourself. Or there's always option number 3, which is buy one for yourself and give it as a gift. Or option number 4, buy one for you, buy 2 copies for other photographers you care about. These are great options. How can you argue with that?